That would be the best time to release Golden Sun. I don't think I'm going to release level up videos on YouTube of me playing World of Warcraft. Kind of sounds... doesn't sound very good. I should decide soon if I'm going to play World of Warcraft. Or at the very least, well, yeah. I either have to commit to it or I don't. And normally I would commit to it. The problem is September. September, there's 3 games I want to play. And I don't want those 3 games to compete with World of Warcraft. Puts me in quite the predicament. Alright, so we did the task that this guy said, but he basically goes around and says, that was only the first task. Need to go for the second task now. Hey, Soda. Thank you very much for that resub, my man. I appreciate it. Soda guy's a sucker foo. Soda, should I play Battle for Azeroth? I know you're going to be playing it with Dante and crew. But I still haven't locked it in for myself, man. So much to play in these upcoming months. I could probably commit to it in August. But do I want to commit to it after that? Absolutely, you think it looks amazing? But does it look more amazing than Dragon Quest XI? Or Spider-Man? Or... what else is there? Xenoblade Chronicles, Torna of the Golden City, or whatever it's called. And then there's just so much. I'd be playing WoW full time. Except when I guess I stream something else. Yes, yeah, yep. Oh, man. I do want to play it. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to find an excuse not to play it. I probably will play it. I guess it's just a matter of, do I play it casually? AKA, do I raid with you guys? Do I do dungeons with you guys? Do I keep my off-tank spot, basically? Or do I just do it casually and, you know, just like, oh, you know, you guys are raiding. If you got a spot, you know, let me know. Cool. Ultimately, it's up to you. Games will always be there. Just which ones do you prioritize? Yeah, that's very true. Very, very true. I don't know which ones I prioritize. I could definitely push away Graveyard Keeper. That wouldn't be a problem at all. And I already mentioned, I already own Battle for Azeroth. I bought it like February or something like that. So it's just a matter of time commitment and the $15 a month. It's not too bad. Oh yeah, this is the first time that Felix talks. So it's ultimately whether or not you want to raid with us or not. Well, I mean, kind of, I guess. Can't play WoW anymore. Doesn't feel right. Oh man, I really like World of Warcraft. It's really, really enjoyable, especially at the start of an expansion. Especially. I got server first for Druid, Tauren, and Alchemy for level 80. And I got, well, yeah, and I also got server first for level 70, but we didn't have achievements back then for that, so. I've been known to put in the work. I still got those achievements. You know, I ain't gotten rid of those things yet. Hopefully I'll have those things forever. And I also want to make it known, Soda, that if I do play World of Warcraft, it is 100% to raid. I want to raid. There's really no point in playing World of Warcraft if you don't have any intention to raid. I'll give that to her. I guess it doesn't really matter in the situation that I'm in right now. Okay, so we're gonna take the left side. And when I first did this, it actually wasn't that much of a challenge at all. So I'm not too worried about this. I tried using the sand move on this the first time, and it didn't do anything, so we'll do that. We're not going to grab any of the chests, because we can come back to get them. However, all the stuff is horrible. Wow, this guy doesn't have any gloves or anything. Wow. This is actually really bad. This guy doesn't have anything equipped on his people. I'm gonna go into this fight. And this is not an easy fight. I'm gonna go into this fight with basically nothing. We're gonna move this up. Oh, can you move this? I don't know why. Oh, that's why I had to move it. Okay. You're gonna play the heck out of Classic when they release it. By your estimates before 2021. 2021 seems a little optimistic, my man. Just a little optimistic. Why does this guy have nothing on his people? Can't use that. Aegis shield. We'll use that. If I were to give an estimate, well, I mean, actually, your estimate may not be that bad. Oh crap! Oh crap! Oh crap! Oh crap! Oh crap! I thought I had that one correct, but I didn't. For some reason I thought I made that jump before. I feel like I'm making a mistake right here. If I move this up. Okay, that doesn't work. I 100% feel like I'm making a mistake. But I guess I didn't. Okay. Guess I'll put war gloves. Oh, okay, this is what I was thinking of. What? Come on. I was in position for that. Are you serious? Come on, come on, come on. Who else has a helm? Use that. We're dying over here. Hopefully we get some information at BlizzCon. Well, they actually did give some information a little while ago. They said that it was going to be on the latest patch, basically, like the very last patch, which is kind of cool. Maybe. How do I want to roll with this? Let's do that. Do that. You don't have anything. It's just auto attack. Yeah, this would technically be the first time we get to see Odyssey, I believe. Odyssey's pretty cool. Oh yeah, they also said that they're going to be changing around some of the numbers as well. Because of, you know, all the lost code and whatnot. Which is totally fine for me. Oh, then again, I don't think I'm gonna play Classic. You know what? Alright, Narv. You need to tell me what you see in Classic. What is it that draws you to it? Because I look at World of Warcraft, especially back in the classic days, when I played anyways. I played in 2004, like a month, I think, after it released. I don't remember, but I don't want to go back to that. There was a lot of suspect stuff going on in Classic. Is it a nostalgia thing? Has more of an adventure feel to it than modern day WoW. It's more community server based. I can't disagree with that. But do you feel that it's gonna stay that way? Because I was actually listening to Towley kind of, I don't want to say go on a rant, but you know, he said some very important information that I think a lot of people don't recognize, and that World of Warcraft was losing subscribers because, I mean, there was a lot of content geared towards hardcore raiders, and like 1% of the raiders we're even seeing that content basically. Like Sunwell, for example. Not a lot of people got to kill Jaden in Sunwell, let alone beat kill Jaden. So them catering to the casual crowd has kind of kept World of Warcraft afloat. You know, if you really want to think of it like that. So when you look back to Classic, there's so many old design ideas that just really don't mesh at all with the casual audience. And maybe it's not going to be meant for the casual audience. You know, I mean, I'm okay with that. You know, you do you, Blizzard, and how you want to address it. But it's, I don't know. I'm like Cthulhu, for example. The Cthulhu fight was pretty tough. Oh my goodness! Like I'm getting nostalgia trips now. But you also like the game. Oh, partly a nostalgia thing, you have to admit. But you also like the gameplay elements. It's harsh and grindy, but you kind of like that. I want you to heal. No, it's not made for everyone. This generation of gamers are not gonna like it. They will quit at level 20 and never get back to it. I kind of feel the same way. Which is why Classic WoW is such a strange decision from Blizzard in general, in my opinion. Because I really do feel like the market for Classic WoW is pretty tiny. And the market for people that want to pay for Classic WoW is smaller still. You know, I've seen a lot of people throw out the numbers of Nostalrus or whatever, and those private servers and whatnot. But I think a lot of people are really ignoring the fact that those servers were free. You know, I mean, I've never played on a private WoW server, but if I did, I wouldn't pay for it. I still wouldn't even pay for, well, I guess I wouldn't say that, but I wouldn't pay for a private server. I don't think a lot of people would. And I think Blizzard would be crazy, smart, but crazy to release Classic WoW outside of a subscription model. Whether that be on top of their current one or an additional. All right, so let's grab this this thing going on over here. Can't speak for the entire community, but you don't mind paying for it. I'm definitely not saying, you know, there aren't people that. There's definitely a market for people paying for it, 100%. And you know, I'm just speaking from my own point of view. I just don't. What's the best way to put it? I don't see. I keep walking in circles. I don't see. Well, let me rephrase. PUBG came out and it was an instant success. A lot of people loved PUBG. And, you know, for good reasons. You know, I mean, it did its genre well. It probably wasn't the first, but it did it well enough that where people were flocking to it. Then Fortnite came out. Fortnite was a very different game. I personally don't believe that Fortnite would be as successful as it is today if if it wasn't free. Especially because when it first came out, like, not a lot of people were really onto that train. And so it took a little bit of time for them to gain some traction, you know. So that's kind of where I'm at with that. But you know, I get it. I get it. There are a lot of people out there that want classic WoW. They want that old school experience, and it's going to be fantastic. And more power to you. I am not saying that classic WoW should not exist. I just don't know why anybody would want it. Well, I know why people would want it. I just don't see how that would be appealing from my own perspective. But to briefly tangent off that, and I can come back to it, I have caught up to where I'm at. That was actually pretty quick. It was only about 40 minutes. It took me a lot more than 40 minutes to do that last time. Well, I'm gonna swap my save. Let's see if I could do this without going crazy here. All right. Is everything on the stream? All right, looks like everything's on the stream. All right, so I have swapped my save state. So here's what we're dealing with. I guess I didn't really do that. Looks like I'm actually a little bit under-leveled from what that guy was at. Let's see. Yeah, he didn't have pound. I guess that's the only one he didn't have was pound. Just fine. Okay. Well, now that I've caught up, I can actually do content that, Oh, there was one thing that I didn't do. I don't know if this is important or not, but I didn't do in that previous save, that is. I walked over here and I told him our names. I don't know why that's important, but this guide said that, you know, I should do that, so. Anyways, it's time to leave this village. I believe we got all of our equipment back, and as you can see, my inventory is way fuller than that guy's. Let me see, I should have gloves and bracers. I actually don't see... Oh, you have those gloves, you have those gloves. Okay, yeah, so we got our stuff back. Alright, so we getting out of here. We're gonna head back to the boat.